And I know y'all probably don't care about this, bro, but I care about it. So I'm going to make y'all niggas care about it, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make y'all care about it because I care about it. So we have, as y'all know, July 26th, mark your calendars, because I'm pretty sure if there's a way that I can stream the Olympics on Twitch, you better believe I'm going to do it. Or I'm just going to be watching, you know, like the clips or something. But I will be reacting to it because for me, track is a very important thing in my life, chat. It is very important to me, so I really care about, you know, track and where it is going. So everything is going good, bro. You know, I'm so glad, you know, Fred Curley. If y'all don't know who Fred Curley is, you know what I'm saying, do your research. You know what I'm saying? Just do your research. For me, Fred Curley is my pick to win the 100 when it comes to winning the Paris Olympics. Yes, I know Noah Lyles. He's a dangerous factor. I'm not gonna lie. He's a dangerous person right now. You know, he got all of the, you know, he got everything. But hey, you know, one thing about running track and one thing about running the 100 and the 200, it doesn't matter how hard you work or how good you are or how many times you win. You just need that one race where you don't get out the blocks that good, or you just can't keep up the speed that you're at and you've lost. One thing about track, you can work the hardest, you can outwork everybody, but it all comes down to, can you produce? That's all it comes down to. You can outwork the fastest person, all that. One thing about track, you cannot teach speed. Some people have it, some people don't. And that's just the bottom line. Some people have speed, some people don't. But it all comes down to, can you produce? It doesn't matter how hard you're outworking everybody else, because me and you can be at the same type of level, but I still can produce way more than you. That's really what track comes down to. Can you produce can you produce in a moment where everything is on the line? And that's really what it comes down to. And I believe that when you put Fred Curley and you put Noah Lyles and you put all these other, you know what I'm saying, people in the heat at Paris Olympics, I believe my boy Fred Curley can come out on top. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. I believe it. He has the legs. He has the ability. He has the agility. Everything he has. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, "Oh, you riding his day?" Like I probably am. I'm not gonna lie, because I want him to win. I want Noah. I respect the heck out of Noah. I no hate to Noah Lyles, but I love. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Fred Curley got kind of hold at Worlds. You know what I'm saying? He got hold at Worlds, you know. But hey, he understood though, you know, from his mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So now I feel like it's his time to remake history, bro. You know? He was the main person, you know, was coming out there, winning the 100, winning the 400. So it's like it's up to him now, you know, to say, hey, this is my turf, this is my home. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that world record get broken. And I believe Fred Curley has the body type literally to do it, bro. Like I remember we had a U Miami meet, and that brother was freaking, jeez, it looked like he was making college athletes, D1 college athletes, look like we were like freaking high schoolers. Like, it didn't even like he was running, and he ran almost like he ran a 9 flat something. Well, no, not a 9 flat, but he ran like a 999, something like that. But let's see, bro. The first one we're going to react to, Noah Lyles hits afterburners in the U.S. Olympic trials, men's 200 semifinals. Let's get it. But this is going to be really active, though, bro. It's going to be really active because people are actually paying attention. Well, people are not actually paying attention, but people are starting to notice more about track, and I love that because track really deserves the respect it gets. Like, until you actually be a part of track, or you actually watch it, like, for what it is and really understand what it is, bro, you'll actually understand, like, oh, this is really entertaining. And that's people don't, you know, but I think it's mainly because people don't, like, diss or, like, talk trash. But if you kind of go to the interviews, then you'll see that people actually are talking crap. So let's see.
Lyles, he has already won the 100. He's already on his way to Paris. Now it's time for the 200. The American record holder in this event. Since 2019, he's been rattling off world titles. His only loss in a major final was at the Olympic Games in Tokyo, when he was third behind Canada's Andre DeGrasse and Kung Fu Kenny Bednarek.
He has won 3 world championship golds and Olympic bronze in the 200. His American record of 1931 is the 3rd fastest in history. Representing Adidas, Noah Lyles.
Nothing against Noah Lyles. Nothing against him. He's going to work for everything he's got. But I just want to see. I want to see who can beat him. I want to see who can beat him. I'm always the guy that want to go for the underdog. I'm a big underdog guy. And Noah Lyles is not the underdog. He's just not.
A regular foe in Christian Coleman. He's won.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I really hope Kristen Coleman wins, will come at least first, second, or third in this, because, bro, I felt so bad for him in the 100, because that's like, you know, that's one thing like with Christian Coleman. He's good at the 60 meter, but when it comes to the 100 meters, it's hard for him to, like, I don't know why, but it's like he can't finish that race. I don't know why. But I really want to see. I hope, man. I hope that he gets like at least a place in this, because I really want to see him. I really want to see him at the Paris Olympics, bro. He really deserves it, bro. He really does.
To the inside in 6.
Having a tough Olympic trials, just missed out on being in the individual event at
It's tough.
100
It's
meters,
tough.
finishing
It's tough. It
fourth
really is.
Behind Noah, Kenny Bednarek, and Fred Curley, and so he's in this event trying to make
tough.
it in an individual event. He will most likely be on the team handling relay duties. He's the best at first leg for Team USA, but that was not the goal for Christian Coleman. He wanted to come here and he wanted to win the Olympic trials, so big disappointment for him. But he has another shot, but it's going to be really hard, as of course the 100 is by far his better event.
And Coleman made the team that went to Rio competing in the heats. Team USA in the 4x1 lane. Now Lyles gets to race against his little brother Josephus is in lane 4. Glad you mentioned that. I can't think of 2 brothers in history that are both under 20 seconds flat. So this
I didn't know his brother was in this. Oh, okay. This would be crazy if they both. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Lane 7, the older brother Noah, 19.31. And of course, Keisha Kane Bishop, their mother, will not be looking at the start as is her usual. She finds it a bit too nerve-wracking.
Set.
Let's set the field for the men's 200 final, which is tomorrow. Here we go. This is the last semi. Noah Lyles.
That's a great get out. That's a great get out.
On the outside, so he'll come off the turn with a lead.
Now keep it.
Christian Coleman.
Keep it, Coleman. Keep it, Coleman.
Noah has a quick look around.
Okay, we like it. We like it. Okay. We like it. We like it.
59, that's a new Olympic trials record.
That is insane, though. 1959.
Said it was going to go. Guess what? Not broken, it's windated. Got you, Lee.
Oh, this is semifinals. Okay, so we have an. Okay, so it's another. Oh. Okay.
But that was the statement that Noah Lyles wanted to make today. Okay, Kung Fu Kenny, I see you. You look very good. Okay, Coleman, everybody else, just remember who is the American record holder and who always runs well, it seems, in this building, Sonia.
Man, let's go back to the start. He's really improved his start. You can see how he's dragging that leg and really recovering quickly in the beginning. You know, it's a great start with Christian Coleman, who got out very well on his inside, was not able to make an impact on the stagger. And right here, Noah Lyles will take a peek on the inside. He is off the gas, but he just has so much strength at the end of the race that he still looks like he's accelerating. And 1960, unfortunately, he can't control the wind, but what a great run for him.
I can tell you this, looking at this race, as we get a look now at Noah and Josephus' mom, she's happy with the effort. Josephus is in 4th and outside the automatic qualifiers, and he will not make the final. But
He's
Noah,
like me?
listen.
1906?
Yeah, okay, it's almost, look, if the wind stays legal, 1966 is gone. But let's think a little bit about 1903. Yeah. Because he looks like he can approach the American record. We'll see. All right, so it's setting up just to be an amazing...
Okay, fire. So we have, all right, so we have, these are the people for the men's 200 meter final. Noah Lyles, Aaron Knight. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. Kenny, I don't know how to say his name. Kristen Coleman, Courtney Lynn's. Oh, God. They finna say L Reader in the chat. Kyrie, Robert, Jeremiah, and Stubbs. All right. Now look. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to do so. One thing I'm gonna say this first. One thing that you have to respect about Noah, no matter how much, if you don't like him in track or if you don't even know anything about track, one thing you have to understand that coming first in track is really hard to do repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly. The reason why I say that is because you have to understand that you have to, like, your mind has to, like, you have to train your body and your mind to do the exact same things every time. Like, everything you did prior to winning the last one, you have to do the exact same thing. You cannot change anything up or it messes up your whole entire, like, groove. It messes up everything. So one thing about track is you have to be consistent every single time. Like, even at practice. Like, you can't have no bad days at practice or it messes up everything. Everything that you do, if you play the music, you gotta have the same type of music. Like, everything matters. Like, everything that you do, you have to remember everything that you did and do it every single day leading up to your event or to your race. Because if you mess up one thing, it can mess up everything. It can mess up your time, like everything, bro. I don't like. That's one thing about track. It's really a mental game. So, like, for Noah Lyles to, like, kind of overcome his mental and all that stuff, it's something crazy, bro. It's something like a few people can do. Like, it's really hard, bro. Like, speaking from experience, that is hard, bro. It's hard to kind of get your body and then get your mind out of that state of, like, I don't know, what if I don't get out right, or what if I, like, you have to be consistent every single time, and that's what Noah Lyles can do. Like, he can be consistent every single time. Like, he has made it to where he is consistent every single time. Like, when he gets in the block, he can run the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over. Literally, like my coach said, track is literally a science, bro. Like, if you don't really understand science, then you're really not gonna understand track either, because it's really a science, bro. Like, I remember when I was running a track meet, literally there was a scientist literally telling a person when he was running a 400 that you have to, like, do your legs like this, and you have to cut your stride to a, you know what I'm saying, just so he could, like, so you can hit a crazy time in the 400. So it's really crazy, bro. And that's I respect track even, like, every year more and more, because of how much actually goes into, like, just running track, because you really just out there by yourself. Like, there's no team really. Like, you have, like, you have USA team, but you really just out there by yourself, so if you're not right mentally with yourself, then you're gonna have a hard time, you know what I'm saying? And it's a hard sport, I'm not gonna lie.
Final tomorrow, as is the women's too.
But my pick, who gonna qualify, I got, I'm not gonna lie, Aaron Knight is gonna be he's a factor. If y'all don't know who that is, hey, do your research. Aaron Knight is one of those guys, man. He's one of those guys.
The group through.
He could come up and do some crazy stuff too.
And another berth to Paris. He's standing by with Lewis.
All right, several topics to attack.
We ain't really gotta listen to that, bro.